So the first thing for us we see on the daily time frame is that we had an impulse leg which moved from, on the 28th of January we saw that impulse leg move into 2070 area before we saw the retracement phase that began in March move in phases in such a way that price moved into 1850 area before we start seeing a consolidation phase that probably send price to the upside. I remember I said something about the impulse leg. I said after every impulse leg we will have a retracement phase, and that has happened, and we expect a retracement phase to fall within our golden zone, which is right between the 50 and 78.6% retracement of the impulse leg. So if we take our Fibonacci retracement tool and run it through the impulse leg, we'll see something like this. We saw that price is currently within that golden zone area, which is exactly at 618, between 618 and 786. So let's give this a green, because that will definitely be our new demand zone going forward. So there's a buy opportunity. Right within the demand zone. So that's what we have at this point. Allow me to delete the retracement tool. It's done its job. So this is what we're having right now. We saw that price is right back in the buy opportunity zone, and then we want to be looking for ways through which we can take advantage of this bullish move. Now if we zoom out and look left, we can see that there is a trend line that we can relate with at this point. So if we bring out our line chart and run our the trend line, we will be having something like this. We will be having something like this. So we have something like this. Let's make this a little bit thicker. Good. And so we have something like this. So it is possible that we have price do a continuation to the downside, where price comes into this trend line, rejects it, and find a reversal setup that will send price go to the upside. However, it is pertinent that we look into what structure is giving us lately. Now to do that, we need to scroll down to a much lower time frame, let's say the 2 hours time frame, where we can actually look at what is really happening at this point in time. So right within the demand zone, and during the course of yesterday, we saw this bearish move. Then we saw a reversal pattern in the form of this. We saw reversal structure before that breakout of structure happened, and we have a retest into structure right at this point in time, where we are seeing also another reversal setup here, and looking forward to a trend continuation to the upside. Now to give you a visual representation of what I've been talking about, the first thing I said I saw on the 2 hours time frame is this reversal pattern that you can see at this point. And if I pull this out, we have something like this. We have this reversal pattern already confirmed with the breakout that happened yesterday. We saw the breakout of structure at this point. So we'll be having our neckline of the reversal structure right at this area. So this is the neckline of the reversal structure we identified, and let's give this okay, I think this is good. At $1,870 we have a neckline structure, and you can see what happened following the breakout of that structure. We are seeing a retest into that structure, another reversal pattern forming, which looks more like an inverse head and shoulder, a breakout of structure which is still minimal, though it's a signal we can't consider, but still minimal at the moment. We are looking for a retest into structure before as a confirmation for a trend continuation to the upside. So what this means here is this: we have a reversal setup already formed at this point. You can see we have a reversal setup formed at this point as well, and then we have our neckline right at the top of 1875. we see we have a neckline here, and then we already witnessed the breakout this morning, which is also a signal. Give me a moment, let me label this. Another bullish signal aligning, bullish signal, aligning. And then for confirmation purpose, we might be looking forward to a retest of this neckline, after which will be our confirmation to take a trade to the upside. So with this said, is price going to come down into this neckline? That's a big question. Now, if price does not come down, how do we want to take advantage? Well, we might be looking at taking advantage at the breakout of this top level, which will have an entry point right at 118.85, where we'll be looking for a continuation to the upside with a stop loss around 900 pips, and take profit target will fall at where will that take profit target fall? Well, remember we had an impulse leg here, and then the take profit target will definitely be an extension of this impulse leg, which I'm looking forward to be around here. So to be more accurate, we'll use our Fibonacci extension tool and run it through the last impulse leg our Fibonacci extension tool, and run it through the last impulse leg, and we'll see something like this. And we look at 1272.2 area as our take profit target. So we have 1272.2 area, so let's just put it at 1925. That's $1,925 as our take profit target, which is approximately 4,000 pips. So this is what we'll be looking out for in the coming moments that's after this time. So one, like I said, a summary to what I've discussed so far, we are expecting price to come into structure, probably here, or do something like this, after which you see a reversal set order send price up, or price moves outrightly upward, retest into that level, and send price to the upside. So we have two ways to this. If price comes down, then we might be having a privilege of adding one more position to this area. However, if that does not happen, then we'll look forward to this position at 1885 as our entry point at this point in time. So please, it's very pertinent that we remain conscious and we put other parameters into consideration before making a decision whatsoever